Last journey the cab driver picked up his passenger in the dead of the night. An elderly woman stood outside the building with a suitcase. He smiled at her as walked her to the car and carried her case into the trunk of the cab. As they settled in to drive, he asked her where she wanted to go. After giving him the address, she asked, "Can we drive through downtown to get there?" "It'll be longer," he said. The woman smiled. "I don't 24th mind, I'm going to the hospice tonight." The cab driver looked in the rearview mirror. Her eyes were glistening. "I don't have any family left," she continued. "The doctor says I don't have very long." He quietly reached over and shut off the meter. They drove for 2 hours with the woman showing the cab driver various buildings where she grew up, where she worked, where she met her husband. As the sun started rising, they stopped outside the hospice where 2 orderlies greeted them. The cab driver carried her suitcase to her and she was already seated in a wheelchair to be taken in. "How much do I owe you?" she said. The cab driver said, "Nothing at all. You have to make a living," she answered. "Oh, there are other passengers," he responded. Almost without thinking, he bent and gave her a hug. She held onto him tightly. Their hug ended with her remark, "You gave an old woman a little moment of joy." After a slight pause, she added, "Thank you. We never get to know the stories of the people we meet. A little kindness and love is all that is needed to make a difference in the world."